Good afternoon, participants, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We have come to the final event of the 12th Asia Pacific Conference on Tobacco or Health. I'm Lisa Pratiwi, your host for this closing ceremony. My great pleasure and honor to welcome all of you again this afternoon. It has been 3 intensive days, productive, insightful, and wonderful. And today, we are here to conclude the remarkable event. We invite Mrs. Judith McKay to lead the 12th APACT 2018 resolution of the 12th APACT 2018.
Thank you very much indeed. May we have the Resolutions Committee up on the stage, please? Just to explain, the Resolutions Committee, which I was co-chairing with Dr. Ahari, was invited by the conference to produce a declaration or resolutions from this meeting. And you can see that the members are here. 1 or 2 had to leave early. But we've actually been working for several months because no conference can produce resolutions at the last minute in 24 hours. And we had many suggestions sent to us before the conference, and we had more than 30 suggestions posted up on the board outside. So these resolutions have been a real consensus of many people who have contributed to their final effect. There were 8 of us in total, and of course Nurul was with us, who's not up on stage, and did a marvelous job with it. We have got one specific resolution for Indonesia, but in general the resolutions apply to all our countries in Asia. And you will notice when Dr. Lilly reads out the resolutions that they follow the SDGs, because the theme of this conference was development. So we thought it was, and of course particularly because Indonesia is following the SDGs and not following the FCTC at the moment, we felt it was very appropriate, this was a suggestion from Mary, to frame these suggestions under the SDGs. So I'll hand over Lily to actually read out the resolutions to you. Dr. Lily.
Thank you, Ms. Judith. Resolution of the 12th APEC Conference, Bali, Indonesia, 12 to 15 September 2018. We, the participants of 12th Asia-Pacific Conference on Tobacco or Health, representing 28 countries, are deeply concerned that the Asia-Pacific region faces the onslaught of the tobacco epidemic, which claims several million lives every year. The tobacco industry has targeted the region to promote and sell even more tobacco and grow its business, and this is a big threat to public health. The tobacco industry is part of the problem and not the solution. We condemn the tobacco industry's tactic to undermine, delay, obstruct, and dilute public health efforts. Tobacco touches most of the Sustainable Development Goals. The Asia-Pacific region needs to step up effort to accelerate the implementation of the SDG and the World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. This recommendation follows the numbering of the SDG. Number 1, SDG 1 and FCTC Article 6, to make tobacco less affordable, particularly to youth and the poor, and to help tobacco users quit by increasing tax to a minimum of 75% of retail price on all tobacco products. Number 2, SDG 2 and FCTC Article 17, to address hunger by growing food in place of tobacco. At least 10 countries will put in place definite plans to shift tobacco growers to growing more food crops. Use of child labor in tobacco cultivation must be eliminated by 2025. We call upon the International Labour Organization to end its collaboration with the tobacco industry immediately to align with the decision of the UN Economic and Social Council. Number 3, SDG 3 and FCTC. To protect the health and economic well-being of its people and to align with the rest of Asia-Pacific region, Indonesia to ratify the WHO FCTC within 1 year. Number 4, SDG 3 and FCTC Article 11. All countries should adopt permanent graphic pack warnings and ban pack display at retail outlets within the next 2 years. A minimum of 8 countries in the region introduce plain packaging. Number 5, SDG 3 and FCTC Article 13, to ban the use of social media to boost their image and sales. Number 6, SDG 4 and FCTC Article 12, to strengthen and resource public education so that all the public are aware of the harm of tobacco and including information and cessation. Number 7, SDG 5 and FCTC 4.2D, to end the targeting of girls by tobacco industry by taps, packaging and product design. All tobacco control measures to incorporate gender-specific perspective. Number 8, SDG 11 and FCTC Article 8, to ensure sustainable and clean cities and to protect the public from exposure to tobacco smoke. Each jurisdiction should adopt 100% smoke-free policies in all workplace and public places and to adopt effective enforcement strategies to ensure compliance. Number 9, SDG 13 and FCTC Article 18. We recommend the 13 APACT to include debate and discussion on the environmental harm caused by tobacco. Number 10, SDG 16 and FCTC Article 5.3, to prohibit the tobacco industry from influencing the implementation of SDG, consistent with FCTC Article 5.3 and the implementation guidelines. Each state should monitor, expose, and ban tobacco industry. Their allies is front group from participating in tobacco control policy development. Number 11, SDG 17 and FCTC Article 5.33. Partnership with the tobacco industry is detrimental to all SDG and the FCTC. To ensure good governance, governments, scientists, research entities, and civil society organizations must reject or terminate all partnership or support from the tobacco industry, including the Philip Morris International Funded Foundation for a Smoke-Free World and other initiatives of the tobacco industry. Government should not promote tobacco trade and also should divest from tobacco business. 12, SDG 17 and FCTC Article 26, government should prioritize sustainable funding for tobacco control. 13, there is an irreconcilable conflict between the manufacture and marketing of tobacco product and the right of the to the health. We adopt the Cape Town Declaration on We adopt the Cape Town Declaration on Human Rights and a tobacco-free world. Number 14, towards tobacco-free generation, to empower youth involvement and advocacy as means to achieving a tobacco-free generation. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Lily. And I think it's interesting how synergized the SDGs are with the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, and the overlap and the common feeling, the common sort of threads between tobacco, between all of these. So I'd like to thank the committee, which was Dr. Ahari, Mary Asunta, Fariza from Malaysia, Bung On from Thailand, Suthat from Thailand, Lily, of course, from Indonesia, and Dr. Farouk Qureshi from WHO Indonesia, we've been doing all the work on these recommendations, and I commend them to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Judith McKay, Dr. Sulili Sulistiawati, and the Resolution Committee. I would like to invite the chairman of the 12th APAC 2018, Mr. Arifin Panigoro, to come on stage and give the closing remarks. Let's give a round of applause for Dr. Arifin Panigoro.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I want to say, just thanks so much. I never been attend the end of a conference, but the audience is still full. Because if it is 3-day meeting in Bali, if you can stay one day, that's already good. Because Bali is, we cannot miss that. Even, are you going to take boat later, right? And so, for this opportunity, I just want to, thanks to, I try to mention all, hopefully I can, because so many parties, so many persons participating to make this APACT12 run very well. On behalf National Committee on Tobacco Control and co-host organization Indonesian Medical Association, Indonesian Heart Foundation, Indonesian Cancer Foundation, Public Health Association of Indonesia, Indonesian Consumer Protection Foundation, Center from Indonesia Strategic Development Initiative. Also, I would like to thank to Ministry who shown support and contribute to this conference, Honorable Minister, Deputy Director, and all supporting staff, Ministry of Health, the Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Minister, Deputies, Director, and all supporting staff of National Planning of Development, Minister, Deputies, Director, and all supporting staff of Women Empowerment and Child Protection, Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Director, and all supporting staff, Ministry of Finance, Republic of Indonesia, Advisor of the Executive Office of the President of Indonesia, Government of Bali Province, Mayors of Indonesian municipalities and cities, Director General Ministry of Economy and Finance, Cambodia, our partners and supporting organization, WHO, CTFK, SIATKA, Union, Vital Strategies, World Bank, John Tung Foundation, Quit Victoria, CDC, UIC, IHME, AS, McCabe Center, NCI, National Alliance for Tobacco Free Thailand, SFA, AMKRI, WITT, PPTI, PWI, Fakta, Lentera Anak Indonesia, ISD Muhammadiyah, ISMKI, FKM UI, FKM Udayana, and other local partners. To our Board of Advisors, respected speaker, steering and scientific committee who are still here today, Ibu Nafsiah for sure, Pak Emil Salim, Prof. Emil Salim, Ted Chen, Judith McKay, among others. Thank you to the hardworking organizing committee, Dr. Kosen, Swarta Kosen. He is the one who initiated that I accept this job prior to Beijing, APACT12. And Mia Hanafia, the volunteer, and Pacto for the hard work. Journalists, media team who have worked hard to cover this important event. But last from the committee, I have to specially mention Nurul Runtungan, our Secretary General, and her team who has been working tirelessly to realize APACT12. But last, to my lovely wife, who also brought in tobacco control activities as the chair of tuberculosis eradication. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Arifin Panigoro. Please remain on stage. We invite the Secretary General of APAC, Mr. Ted Chen, to come on stage to proceed the APAC belt handover from Indonesia to the next host country.
What should I say? What an impressive conference that Indonesian give it to us. We are really impressed. Very strong leadership, very hardworking, wonderful organizing committee. They spend so much time online, emails, and then when we are here, we feel all at home. That's why I wear your hat. I wish to stay longer in Bali, in Indonesia. You're really a wonderful host. You said in 30 years of, almost 30 years, actually 29 years of APAC history, I see this one is the best. You set a great example for APAC, for Asians. After you, we're going to Thailand. And then we're going to Indonesia, we're going to Malaysia. Then while I was in the meeting, wandering everywhere, approached by several groups, Bangladesh, Mongolia, and even possibility of India. Everybody get excited. They want to be a part of big family, the APAC. And this time, impressively, you break the APAC record. More than 800 registrants participated. The most. Your setup of scientific program was also very impressive. Not because that you put up a nice refreshment at the break every time, but I saw in the rooms it's often packed, discussing all the issues of empowers in detail. Asian country has different issues, has different needs and demands, such as men and females smoking rate is so different, and that's a big gap there. How to prevent female from becoming more smokers, or turn around to think about how to use the non-smoking females and girls, babies, to become our defensive power. As men, please don't smoke. Don't pollute our families. Asian has different kind of setting, the future, the heritage. This time I saw that in APAC conferences, in many rooms, touch on the Asian issues very well and discussed, debate, have many messages, not resolved, but to take home to think about. Even some resolutions. Think about that as an action steps, to take home. Maybe put it to work in some way. I think you chose a very beautiful place. Whenever people choose a beautiful place, there is a problem of losing the audience. But Hilton Paris is beautiful, ocean view, and very nice, flower blooming, and even see the monkeys on the rooftops. It's a very nice setting, but that warmed the heart of all the participants. And then you set up the highlight of Asian Indonesian culture. I was very impressed by the gala dinner. That was a real beautiful one. The Monkey King against these evil tobacco giants. Finally, we defeated the tobacco giants, the Monkey Kings. We have our Asian spirit in there. And also this morning, I went to attend this sunrise event. Beautiful, beautiful. See the Buddha there, and then with hat, with the drone, taking picture from sky that show the power. Who did that? All the youth. One thing I saw you in this meeting is you care for youth. The youth came out at the very beginning of this session. They came out and said that not choose tobacco, but choose youth. We are the hope. We want to go for the future. Politicians can be brought down when we grow up. I think you are very good in bringing the youth into the movement. I think that Indonesia is really doing marvelously. APAC, on behalf of APAC, I thank you very, very much.
Please welcome the chairperson of the 30th Asia Pacific Conference on Tobacco Health 2020, Prof. Ronachai Kongsakon from Thailand. the APACT belt will be handed from Indonesia to Thailand.
Stand up for the champions. Stand up for the champions. Stand up. We will overcome. Stand up. We'll be the number one. Together, we will rise again. Together, we will play the game. Together, we are one the same. Together, winning is our only aim.
The APACT belt has been handed from Indonesia to Thailand. Please give a big round of applause to Thailand for the next host country for the 30th Asia Pacific Conference on Tobacco Health 2020. Before giving the speech, Prof. Nachai Kongsakon would like to give a gift for Mr. Arifin Panigoro.
Yes, I would like to take this opportunity to have our President of National Alliance for Tobacco Free of Thailand, Professor Emeritus Dr. Somsi Pausawat. Our Thailand mother of anti-tobacco activities, to give Bapak Arifin Panagoro for your very successive of 12 APACT conference.
Mr. Thatchen and Mr. Arifin Panigoro may leave the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the speech from Professor Nachai Kongsakon.
Selamat siang. Uan, ni hao. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all my dear colleagues. Where there is a unity, there is a victory. It was my great pleasure to be here, speaking to our prestigious audience. First of all, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the organizing committee of the APACT12th in Bali. This is such a great and well-organized event. Thanks so much for making it happen. We have given a word to the Secretary General, Dr. Wu. Since 2 years ago, Thailand joined this meeting 100 members. Now, we come to this meeting from Thailand 110. I think Dr. Wu just pregnant, so she will be very happy. Okay, please give a big expo to Dr. Wu. We wish you welcome to Thailand 2020 for 200. Okay. Secondly, as a chair of 30th APAC 2020 meeting in Thailand, I, at the organizing committee, are ready to welcome everyone and ensure to provide you the best hospitality in Bangkok during 2 to 4 September 2020, 2 years from now. The conference will provide you both educational, practical, and lesson learned sharing to strengthen the stop smoking activities over the region, as our aims are to eliminate tobacco and to promote good health for people across the world. And I accept the resolution number 9 just said on the stage. Our APACT12th will push forward the resolution number 9. I don't know you remember or not. It's such a lot of resolution, but I myself, I remember the resolution number 9 to put into the APACT12th. I accept it. There will be a number of experts to share ideas and innovations together with experience that can be adapted to your own local situations. Moreover, I am glad to inform that the Medical Association of Thailand, the President of Medical Association of Thailand, will join the conference as the Thai Med Association will be celebrate our 100 years anniversary on the same event of APACT12th. We will offer you opportunities to learn and observe the success story of the association and our alliance to encourage the smoke-free communities. I wish the contribution made by the Thai Med Association will enhance our ambition and make such a great meeting outcome. Also, there will be a professional field trips that we will provide for all of the attendants of the 30th 2020 in Bangkok. We will give you a very good site visit. All of you, please come. So, please make sure you can come, see, and join us then in Thailand, the land of smile. Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ
Medical Association of Thailand is the pioneer for anti-smoking campaign in Thailand for over 44 years. Our work started from tobacco control, using public awareness and legislation which was quite modern 5 decades ago. To make the impact on tobacco control, we collaborate with National Alliance for Tobacco-Free Thailand and pushed forward the new Thai 2017 anti-smoking law with the support from over 15 million Thais by their collected name list. Such a milestone has been achieved by great effort of Thai nation. MAT is the oldest medical organization in Thailand. To celebrate its 100-year anniversary in the year 2020, we cordially invite you to join us at the 13th Asia Pacific Conference on Tobacco or Health, APACT 2020, in Bangkok, Thailand. With the collaboration from National Alliance for Tobacco-Free Thailand, the APACT 2020 will be held at Bangkok Convention Center at Central World in Bangkok during September the 2nd to 4th, 2020. Come and join us for another milestone in tobacco control. See you in Bangkok.
Join with
Hello, everyone. This is the real final session. So as the Secretary General of the next APAC conference in Bangkok 2020, so I would like to give this giveaway award for the lucky number, the lucky draw number. So I hope you guys still here. So the lucky draw go to number 24. Are you here? 24. 24. Oh, great. 24. This is good number. Second to fourth. Thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations, sir. Where are you from, sir?
My name is Vinayak Prasad. I'm the Acting Director of Prevention of Non-Communicable Disease, WHO in Geneva.
In Geneva. Wow. So give a hand to the winner, to the winner. It's quite wonderful. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Give a round of applause for Thailand. We have now come to the end of the 12th APAC 2018. On behalf of all the committee members and the colleagues, I would like to express my utmost gratitude to all participants, distinguished guests, youth, volunteers, our floor for making this event a successful. Thank you very much. Please enjoy Bali and see you in 2020 in Thailand.
Bring mankind tobacco-free
For all youth and journalists, Media Center has been moved to Pavilion 4. Attention to all journalists and media. Media Center has been moved to Pavilion 4.
10 minutes, one of them lost his life. Let's create small-free society. Sincerely, we must go along. Together, we are so strong. Won't be long before we prevail.
ini adalah sebagai wujud suara kami, anak-anak muda, untuk melawan upaya-upaya industri rokok untuk terus mendekati anak muda. Jadi kami ingin mengatakan di sini bahwa cukup, kami sudah tahu kebenarannya, kami tidak ingin lagi dibohongi oleh industri rokok.
Tobacco industry. So welcome today, and it's really important to be in this very sacred place in Indonesia and to remember that the tobacco industry take it over. They have their concerts here, they desecrate it, they desecrate this very precious national monument. So it's only right and proper that we're here to show that the youth of today, the youth of Indonesia, the youth of Asia, are actually going to claim this back.